Want to do the show or no?
Uh-oh. By the time we actually get around to doing a show, I might forget
what?
Everything I heard today.
What's that? Oh, this? Oh, the entrance to the show? Yeah. That's fine, whatever. I don't have to pay anybody. That's good.
Nice.
And High Time We Talk. Welcome to High Time We Talk.
Nice.
So with that, are you guys done disclosing shit you don't want disclosed on the internet?
Yeah.
Out-of-state secrets, world secrets, brain secrets?
It's fine. They'll never find the tapes.
We're going to talk about bombs?
No.
There's shit blowing up all over the country. Boston, West Texas. There was a shitload of bomb threats around the country today.
All of those things that happened last Monday were all related to the government somehow.
Fear-mongering, don't say that. Governor Napolitano will come and take you and me. She won't. We'll end up meeting her, though. The people in the black suits will storm into our house in the middle of the night. Steve ain't doing too well today. The world's got him run down.
Not really. It's just the way people are. It's everybody's in some type of hypnotic sleep.
So, I got holes in my shoes, holes in my trousers.
Yeah, you got holes in your ass?
I got holes in my head, hole in my ass. Hey, we're on the radio now.
You're on the radio? Oh shit,
Yeah.
I'm not on Facebook, are you?
I don't know, man. Did you see them satellite pictures out of Boston when they were looking for the guy? Man, they showed... Oh, they showed... Did you see them? The state police aerial photos. They shot him with infrared. They shot the boat closed, and you saw the outline of the body all glowing, sitting right there. So my question is, how sensitive is that stuff? Can they shoot in your house and see the locations of people in different rooms?
And the outline of what they're doing in each of those rooms? Now, technology is totally different, like 30 years ago when me and you was teenager.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
totally different. Whatever you do like 30 years ago, nobody know. Now it's different.
We're about 1,000 years more than you could believe right now.
I know.
Yeah.
You know that.
They're traveling to different planets, making a mess in other places of the universe.
You come here, you want to live, you want to make your life over here, don't want to do anything weird.
You did hear me, right? You want to go to another planet?
What do you mean?
You gotta have money, though. You gotta have money.
Hey, what do you mean?
Or you gotta want to be a guinea pig.
Bloodline.
Now, you can be a guinea pig. You can go first for a lot of these things. You volunteer to be a guinea pig. You gotta take the government drugs first.
Yeah, but just sacrifice yourself. I mean, say, hey, shoot me up with that stuff and send me out into space.
Yeah, I'm here for the participation on grass in outer space, man. They said you were going to send me up for 90 days.
You know, the last few people they brought to court for these terrorist shit, like shooting up theaters, they're all drugged up.
Yeah.
They're all on drugs. Yeah. Oh, he can't testify unless we put him on drugs. So what do you think? This is the last stop or something?
No.
But I believe in life after death.
Hey, it's like you live, you die.
That's it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
You born, you live, you die.
I don't believe
Sooner or later.
Where'd you get that from?
From my mother.
Is she a Christian or what? Who is she?
But sometimes you have to
Is she a
listen to
Christian?
your mother.
Is she a Christian?
Oh, yeah. She believe Christian. But
My mother told me the same thing. Your mother?
my mother, she's still alive. My mother's
My
still
mother's
alive.
not alive.
Listen.
She eat a lot of chicken.
Oh, yeah. She's a good mother. Sometimes I don't understand her. They got 9 kids. Oh, we got 9 kids here? You sit around and eat, then you go to school, okay? Like nothing happened. Now, if you have 1 kid or 2 kids in the house, how my parents can do that? I don't understand. She got 9 kids in the house, like nobody. You still have food to eat. You still have a bus to go to school.
We had 8 kids and a grandmother and about
I have
30
no idea
dogs.
how they did that.
It was easier then.
Right.
You can't raise a family with 9 kids now.
You can't raise a clan.
You know, it's ridiculous.
Unless you got a TV show. Then you can raise it. Then you can raise 20 kids.
Yeah, then going to somebody.
I have no idea, Steve. I don't know how they did that. I keep thinking of it.
What country they live in? Vietnam?
Vietnam, right inside.
That's how they did it for starters.
They work hard.
Yeah, but
I saw them when I was a kid.
now
right?
people don't work hard.
Now,
Not nowadays. No,
No.
people are under mental stresses. People think hard or get hard challenges through that. So here,
So-
this guy works hard. Okay, he works hard physically, mentally. I don't know how he does it.
But
Not everybody's like that.
you know what my next question
not
is, though?
anymore. Hard to find.
The question is it because things are harder to deal with, or because people can't deal with things like, you know, like they used to?
I don't
People
know.
are getting squeezed. Our societally, culturally, we're being squeezed out of too.
Yeah, but don't you think we emotionally weaken people so they're less able to deal with things purposely?
That could be part of it, but
Oh, I understand Steve talking about. They spoiled it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking. Is it because people are spoiled, or because it's just harder now?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of where I'm wondering. I mean, shit seems a whole lot harder now than it used to be.
say you could take off all the laws and regulations that are on you that don't make sense. Like there are common sense, moralistic codes you live by, but there's also a bunch of things surrounding you that are stopping up your ability to think. You know what? Every day, maybe you can concur with this, your parents maybe, but you should have at least a half an hour minimum of quiet time. Time to seclude yourself alone, to think and let things go into you rather than always be pushing out something at people. That's called contemplative time, and we don't modernize. In a modern culture, no one has the time for this. And in the older cultures, that's when the answers came, when you quieted the self. No matter what culture it was. It didn't matter. All around the globe they did this. So recent.
You know, I think, I don't know, but I've been thinking about my parents. They don't let nothing go outside. They stay in the family, south of part. That's the way how my parents keep 9 kids now. I think
everything together.
they work hard. They work and make a living. For 9 kids, you got to raise 9 kids until they
And let
grow
me
up
ask
and
you,
get
though.
family.
As the kids got older, didn't they help around the house and help and do
Oh, sure,
things and
sure.
work in the yard?
My mother retired 40 years old. She
Right.
don't have to do nothing, but she still work. Until now, she still work. Don't say when they retire, then they got nothing to do. They bored. They got to have something to do.
And that's a
Keep
big
your
point. You made a
blood
really
flow.
good big point there. That in the old style families, the problems were contained and kept there. You didn't have governments or social things coming into the family where you can't do that and pulling people out and saying this and that. The family contained if something happened where someone died or something, another part of the community or something, the church would help
When did
that
that
family.
even change? When did the family go from this sacred unit?
It
that you
changed when you have governments like, unfortunately, big governments on the earth. Like, I mean, our Congress convenes for every reason. You know, they're in birth control. They're in drugs for the athletes. Everything. Why is this a government problem?
But I guess what Joe's asking is,
When did the family change?
when did it end being the Cleavers and become Beyonce and Jay-Z? You know what I mean?
Listen,
But
the end of the
I'll
60s.
I'll give the answer to that, and it goes back to one of my recently but most basic platforms. You cannot build a strong United States without first rebuilding the community spirit, the community
Right.
strength, and the individual civility towards another people. If more people acted responsibly, there would be less need for laws. If communities contain themselves, then the family becomes sacred.
Okay, so suicide right now in America just beat out people dying by suicide, car accidents. Car accidents used to be the number one killer. now suicide.
I thought car accidents was number 2 behind cigarettes.
Could be that. Cancer.
As
But
I'm joining
here we are. We got
the
cancer, car accidents, and suicide, all battling for the lead. And then last year, the American soldiers all killed themselves more suicide by their own hands.
Yes,
than being in
more
battle.
soldiers killed
So
themselves
we
than
have a
killed
deep moral
themselves in
problem
battle.
here.
Pressure.
And you want to know something? I just figured something out by listening to you.
Right?
That
Pressure.
the
America
problems are
very
taking
pressure.
care of themselves, so to
You
speak.
have to.
The weak are culling themselves out of
Well,
the
you
society.
can't say weak because what you got to say
The
is
weak of mind, the
did those
unfit.
soldiers start that war? No, they just went into a war.
But the ones
that was
that-
started for
The
them.
ones that couldn't handle the rigors. Look at how wars are fought now as opposed to how wars were fought, say, 50 years ago, where you actually saw the person you
Hey,
were
Tony,
killing
can I have some,
and you're right
wait,
there.
entertainment, please? Can you, yeah, entertainment.
Why? Because we're
Weirdest
getting
show
too
we've ever
serious.
done. This is
Yeah.
absolute
We're
weirdest
getting too
show we've
serious.
ever done. I would say scrap
See,
this.
he,
I wanna-
nah.
I don't
You
want
know,
to
you
hear about
know,
it,
get
okay?
enough.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
What?
There's no way in the world that like people have been deceived at the biggest, the highest levels, and in their own lives.
But it's not
You
all
can't-
despair, man.
No, I
It's
was getting to
not.
that part. If you can ignore everything going on in the news, everything, there's a lot of good stuff going on, and you really got to live in those good stuff world things. Wherever you find your good stuff, if it's by the lake fishing, or if it's taking a hike, or it's working with your farm animals, or it's playing with your kids, but that's where you live in that world instead of the other one presented on the news and all that.
Exactly.
And then you don't have the same problems they have. Because we really are one kind of energy people living in about 1 billion different worlds.
I think the thing people don't realize is that the world's even changed. And you gotta just be attentive and sort of be more thankful for the times when you're happy, because you always gravitate just by human nature towards the negative side of things anyways. Our show always gravitates towards the negative aspects, for example, and that's just human nature, I think, because it's more interesting to talk about all.
Go with your good point.
Anyway, just people tend to gravitate towards the negative, so if you just focus on all the positive things that happen in your day anyways, the negative shit just melts right away and you're good.
See how great the young mind is?
Yeah,
you or me would have been on a different chart, both
Mind
deficit disorder.
Really?
The phone would have I would have come back after the phone and been, what did I talk about, man? I don't know, I didn't say cunt yet, so maybe I gotta say fucking cunt to make up for it. It's already like too far in the show, dude.
We live in a hard world, Try to survive and have
Look at
fun
the
with
bright
my friends,
sides.
Okay?
Look
Okay,
at
I
the
don't
bright
wanna see any
sides.
girl, okay? Just
So-
my friend.
Some cuckoo up in Amherst kicked the cop's bike over at Extravaganza
Later,
today,
over
and
there,
make a big scene about that.
Light them up, see what
They-
happened.
They didn't talk about, it was the largest ever the event has been, 6,000 people on the Amherst Town Common. There was no shooting like at the 420 celebration in Colorado.
Who got shot and why?
Can
I don't know.
What the hell you're saying? A pop festival shooting people for?
Yeah. See, that's one thing about today's society of back when we were when we were young and you were going out to get toasted, you didn't bring a gun.
You know, a couple
Somebody might
days
get
before
hurt.
that, I was convinced something was going to happen at that festival. I just knew it in the back of my mind. I was saying all this shit going down.
You know what
in
it was? The
Boston.
damn thing was too peaceful. They couldn't get no news out of
Yep.
it. So somebody, either the media, the government, somebody sent the guy
Big
in
gatherings
to
are
shoot
just
a couple
a
people
no-show.
in the leg.
You can't go to big events anymore without being afraid.
But that was
of a
my point
terrorist
about
attack.
the Amherst thing. What made the news in Amherst? And actually, I got to say, in all fairness to the Springfield paper, their first reporting was of the peaceful 6,000 record-breaking gathering. It wasn't until, that was what, Saturday? It wasn't until today. But I just thought it was cool because he sounded like he was a douchebag anyways, some unstable goofball. And the cop, they were arresting him because he was going up to the
I want
car.
to make 3 predictions.
What?
These are not going to be popular predictions. I'm going to make them, and a couple of years from now, if we're still here, I want to go over this.
You're usually right.
First of all,
I'm
I'd
usually
say we're going
blinded
into
by
a mini ice age.
Hey, Tony, why you introduced
Definitively,
me
we're
to
going into a
Steve?
mini ice age. And in the next few years, you're going to see even more evidence of that. The second thing I think we're going to do is we're going to separate, meaning certain people in this country, or all countries, are going to go this way with a belief system in that, and then there's going to be another group that's going to go that way. But we're going to be definitive in our beliefs, and we're going to be separated. I'm not saying we're going to go to war over it, but we're going to be going like rivers would flow in different directions. We will be going into different directions. There are some people going to believe in, like you say, the narrative for what happened in Boston. There are other people going to believe in, I think that was all. And those they're going to. I'm just giving you per example.
This is a natural thing that happens when a river flows and it hits an obstruction and either splits or goes around it.
Yeah.
And either splits or goes around.
And the third point is his
shit.
point.
You smoked that
Not
much?
really his point, but what he was elaborating on, what you were elaborating
Yesterday and
on.
today.
I believe that the powers that be of the
I was
societal
working on a lot of
cultural view
paperwork
will go to the point
before
where
when
people
I
will
was
not be
alone.
able to face the day. There'll be too much stress. It'll be getting to the point, Joe, where you get up in the morning and go, I can't do it. It's too much. Look what they've done. Look what they've done to our world.
I've
So where I
decided
can't get out. And so those are my three predictions. Ice age, separation, and just so much overabundance of regulations, laws, and stresses that facing the day for human will be too arduous. It'll be so arduous to go on.
You know something?
Okay,
I've
but
thought
that's
about
all
that.
happening.
I've thought about
That's all
that as it has
Well, no, people are
situation.
fighting over the, climate change. They know, but they're not saying one way or another. They go to the second point where they're split on that, on that, and then the third point is those three things add up to this one thing. You can't make a world like this.
You know, it's a good thing I'm the guy that edits this because I missed most of the diatribe.
Yeah, well,
I just like space. Everybody's too serious to play music today.
Why not?
Too serious. Damn serious. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I found out some jerks robbed Clem and Flem. We had this thing way before them and we got proof.
I'm not mad about that.
I am.
I explained that before.
I know. I have to agree with you. That's the only excuse. That's the only answer. That's the only way it could have ever possibly happened.
What's that?
Is what you said. It's out there and it's floating around. We weren't the only ones that tapped
I call it the
into
nether.
it.
It's in the nether.
It's the whole creative process.
If you're an artist or you're plugged in any level, mostly with nature, you'll get this.
one time one of my friends in school was going around going, "'Cause you're stupid," a lot. And I was like, "Where'd you hear that?" And he goes, "Oh, on some commercial." And I went, "Oh, shit."
That was us.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm almost there.
So that could be, but I highly doubt that these two guys out of the South or Midwest or whatever.
Said to some people, Vietnam. Vietnam was a place where it was farmed. It was farmed. Rice was the farming product. It was all done.
Farm and fishing.
Like dam systems that they made,
Chickens.
the farmers made, so that the rice wouldn't flood out, and they knew how to regulate the waters, and that they were farmers, and they had a good land and a good life. So one day, in March, the United States of America, like they did in South Korea, they do it down in these places, and they want to make a technological community instead of farming.
But
So
they
what
lost.
what did they do? They went into South Vietnam and they told the farmers, go into the cities and the factories and make stuff.
You know what? I find out why so many.
Vietnam.
Yeah, no, because I'm watching the movie over here. Then I learn. I go a kid. I'm like younger than this guy.
You came here to learn about Vietnam?
No,
This is not a good place for learning that.
I know that.
The movies are good.
The platoon good.
I don't know.
Killing Fields.
No, okay, Phil, I couldn't find no more.
Yeah.
You have a record of that?
Yeah. I bet you could find it on YouTube.
That in Cambodia.
So let me just finish
About what?
about what happened to Vietnam, what happened to your people. The same thing that happened to Native American people.
When I'm a kid, in '68, when the first Vietcong come to
South
they took
Vietnam.
over,
Yeah,
but they couldn't make it.
you couldn't make it.
They couldn't make it.
How come?
because the American was there and captured everything.
Why were the Americans?
I don't know.
Well,
So
I
American,
was
about
a kid. I don't
10
know.
years before that, the French were there. And the
Right.
Viet Cong marched them out with their hands like this over their heads. They marched them right out of your country.
I know that.
Yeah. So the Americans started sending advisors in the late 50s. Eventually, there was this, I can't remember one of those movies though.
You know what, Steve? That's a long story. Oh my God, that's a history too. I
Guy
don't
said, you
wanna
want Vietnam? We can take Vietnam in about 2 months. You know what he said to do? He says, go up into the north and bomb all these. There's like these 5 places where there's dams. When they send advisors in, they want to win the war. You want to win this war? It's easy, real easy. Bomb these dams, flood those rice fields. It's over. They don't eat. No war. It wouldn't have been a war. It would have been It would have been.
I live in the
It
city,
would have been like living in.
so I can hear them.
But
Only in
that
the
was
countries.
up into what, Kennedy administration, no?
The early
No,
part of Kennedy.
listen.
Yeah. Well, Kennedy
I
didn't
think
want to
it
go.
listen.
He wanted to get him out of here.
No, it was originally Kennedy who sent the advisors over. And
There was a lot going on in Vietnam with money. They had the trees there,
the
the rubber
French,
trees.
the French were pushing the Kennedy administration.
a lot of resources. in
a
Vietnam.
lot of resources.
A lot of reasons.
Saigon was the main port. Saigon.
America learned from that a lot.
But you
Because
know,
so
during
many
this whole
soldiers
thing when
get
you were
killed. Why?
talking about the
Because
farming
the
and
weather
everything,
over there so hot.
you know what I was thinking about?
Hot weather, muggy.
We were in your land.
Thank God Noah
Right.
didn't
We don't
forget
have
the
any
chicken.
place like that. Nowhere in the U.S. is like Vietnam.
Chicken farmer, you do farm.
I just told
Yeah,
you
you have it.
derailed.
You
You
know
were
why?
talking about farming,
Yeah, but
and
why
I
is not
started
big enough to
thinking
train
about
an
it.
army?
And I,
Yeah.
For travel, please.
So anyway, Joe, just to get a little for you, finish up. I'm going to finish closing and just say this.
really,
The war in Vietnam was because the North wanted to remain as farmers and rural. They wanted to do their.
Wait, when you're talking about the North, it's the old,
Yeah,
like
old-
4,000 years.
That's what it means.
That's what I mean.
Not the
That's what I mean.
government.
Huh?
Very,
Not the government. No,
nothing
the
can,
people. The
can
people.
grow.
The people in the South met our type of people from the West, the technological people who set up cities, and they were fine with that. But that's what set up the, and China used the North to go a fight. They never come out and fight the U.S. They used the little countries, the little battles.
The big one.
Yeah, to fight their overall fight with us, which we're their enemy, we're their adversary. The world, like again, that's probably point number 2 I made. The split is coming in the world. But see, when those guys split, they're gonna fight each other.
When we split,
we don't fight. We can
anymore.
we can just go our separate ways, and that's part. I think that's part of growing up inside.
Our
being a
country's
human.
so old, we don't have to fight anymore when we split. We do it some different way.
And there'd be a lot more peace if there wasn't stuff. Something's in there mixing this stuff up.
but now see,
You know what? It may be old news and this, but it's good to remember your past. You're destined to repeat it, as they say. I mean,
it kind of.
You know, the day Kennedy get assassination in I think Dallas, Texas,
Yeah.
right? Because he driving a convertible. That's why he got shot.
really, should have been a hard time.
Oh yeah, hot top doing. Now, okay.
You just simplified
I
world
saw
history
that.
for
I
us.
saw that.
You seen the film? The wife picks up a hunk of the brain.
Yeah,
So-
I know that's not nice.
I think I'm going to derail
like
us.
Joe, we look at Zach Kennedy assassination as the beginning of the end for America, because it was like you could almost say a coup, a takeover. It wasn't put that way to Americans, but it's become more apparent that somebody took something over and ain't the good guys.
I don't even want to go there. But
I told you not to do a show today.
but you know, the world's oldest person just celebrated her birthday 3 days ago.
How old?
116.
Wow.
Yeah.
Japan?
Yeah. She's done. Whenever they announce that shit in the news, the fucking person kills within a month and somebody else takes over.
Oh shit.
It's like, the
You
new.
live that long?
Yeah, if I lived that long, I wouldn't tell nobody in the news. As soon as they announce you in the news, you're dead.
Yep.
It happens. Watch, in about 3 weeks,
There's
you'll be
always
seeing it in
someone
the
older.
news. Yeah.
There's someone else somewhere.
No,
that
no,
isn't
they
saying
kill. They kill. That it always
Japanese
happens.
live a long time, even though we keep showering them with radiation.
Jeromian,
Doesn't seem to hurt them.
There's
It might
areas
help
that
them.
avoid it.
Jeromian Kimura,
Just a small island.
Friday.
They avoid it, don't
They have a very good diet.
they? They do. Fish and fruits.
She took it over from the person last December. 115-year-old Dina Manfredini of Iowa. And like Manfredini got it like shortly before, there was a woman that was like 113.
Oh, are you becoming our Willard Scott of the show?
Yeah,
I'm worried
maybe.
about you over there.
Maybe. Well, it was getting to be
I
too
think I died
fucking
before
serious. It was getting to be too fucking serious.
Yeah, but so you wanted to turn it into a
Oh,
yarn?
fuck.
I don't know. I'm gonna start talking about
You
dicks
live in
again.
America. You live 113, they're gonna waste you a lot of money for that shit, you know?
Imagine that though,
You can't live
116,
to 116
years old out of shit she's
Because
seen.
the food.
Yep, the food. No
She
good.
went from horse and
Like I was
buggies to
saying about your
rockets in
mom, I
outer
asked if she eats
space,
a lot of chicken.
to computers that they're going to be
People that
putting in
work for us, they
glasses,
eat a lot of chicken.
spying on everybody.
Don't look as old as
All
they
right,
say.
stay away from the
Not
serious.
at all. A lot of people, they eat good chicken like
Well, then a
this.
woman died
They
last
stay young
December,
inside. Look at my
115.
uncle.
That means
Oh.
she was born in
You know, he's raised on chicken all his
1897.
life, doesn't look as old as he is.
1897,
Yep,
man.
it's all the good diet.
You think
Good
about it.
Chicken especially keeps you young inside.
Yeah, two covers in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. It's because they work. 1897, mind you.
Oh, fuck.
We used to do the shows in the car. We were funny too.
Oh,
we
yeah.
weren't serious like this. We weren't serious.
Well, it's just...
It's because you didn't know
You made too
anybody
flat.
stole Clemens.
I order him.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I think it's the changing ages. There will be a time again
Everything.
shortly where things will be all jokes and laughter, but for now things are serious.
Well,
Yeah. No, well, the world doesn't need serious. The world's a bunch of, shall I say?
Crap.
No, we knew it wasn't a show mood anyway. We kind of forced it out. So it's a forced show. That's what I'm going to call this, the forced show. Maybe Joe's right. Maybe I should hitch up and play some music or something. All right?
what you got?
Yeah, why
I
not?
don't know. Maybe I should make.
Music always gets you out of different mood.
Maybe I should make some terroristic threats and have people storming down the door. You watch how
That's,
quick.
you know what, though? That's not... Everybody's doing it.
You can't even say that now.
You watch how quick they find my IP address. If they got infrared sensors that can see inside buildings, then believe you me.
In the words of the Phoenician, they're probably locked onto us right now watching every move.
You do a good Phoenician accent.
Oh, we saw Phoenician Jr. yesterday at Walmart. He walked right past it in his own little world. Yeah.
Ponytail down his ass.
No, he cut it. No,
You did?
the junior, not
you
the
thought-
father.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You saw his son, you said.
Yeah.
Oh,
We saw the Phoenician sun.
Wow.
this is the thing you got to do. You got to talk about shit like this to stay safe. Talk about Walmart.
Let's talk about going to Walmart.
Yeah.
Buy some
Talk
thistle.
about washing my truck tires. No, ain't gonna
Talk
happen.
about old people, 115 years old.
Ain't gonna happen. If this stays a boring show, I'm gonna start talking about my dick.
Oh, well, we can't have that around now.
Well, they're going to all fit
Maybe
from,
You want to
cartoons.
spice things up a little?
From Boy Ahoy.
This one mensaje.
I got a message from Boy Ahoy. Text.
You're not Jamaican, are you?
Me? Half and half.
Half it out.
Half Jamaican.
Half Vietnamese.
Yeah, again. See, I almost got distracted. Forgot I was doing a show. I was going to talk about, like I said, the border.
I'm telling you, I went
Ain't
to
gonna happen.
college in,
Ain't gonna happen.
in America.
It's,
I got a survey degree.
Where'd you go?
Oh, sure.
where would you
Huh?
University?
Johnson Ware College.
Where'd you make it?
Huh? Cornell.
Colorado?
Wow.
Everybody's got to eat.
See? More educated than me.
Do they pay you over there to come here? I know they do that in some countries.
No, I escaped from Vietnam.
Oh.
When we go to the camp and things like that. Then they ask you,
I want
My
everybody to
brother.
pay attention because we as Americans may all soon have to do this. Go ahead.
I did. I escaped.
Escape from our camp. They're
Agawam.
going to put us in.
I escaped from Agawam.
So you escaped from Vietnam.
You have to.
Okay.
You can't tell it. They're gonna cut you and they put you in jail.
Right. So you escaped to a country that now is turning into Vietnam.
I started in Vietnam State.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've escaped to America.
No, not yet.
Okay. You're still
That's a long
still
way.
in Vietnam.
Long story.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
We-
escaped to America and then he came here.
Yeah.
Right. Whoop. Jesus, that's right. We're in the Twilight Zone.
I always wonder. They say when
I came to America in San Francisco, right?
When you left America and you got here, who did think of this place?
Oh, you went to San Francisco first? Didn't that freak you out?
Oh man, I went to Golden Gate.
And
I looked
you
at
leave
this.
a place.
Wow, this is America. Wow,
You leave a place filled with rice
wow.
only to go to a place with rice aroni.
San Francisco tree.
Right? I stayed there in the morning because we have to travel to New England.
Yeah.
They said you got to stay here in the motel, stay for a couple of days, then they schedule you go to Connecticut. No, a couple of days. Oh, I go to America. I walk. I don't have car. Walk everywhere.
They don't like that. Though.
Oh yeah,
So big.
San
don't really
Francisco
want you
is
a lot.
hills.
Oh
everywhere.
my God! I
San
see my leg.
Francisco's murder. It's all hills up
Oh
and down.
shit!
Take
By,
a trolley.
by the time I get back to the motel where I stay at, it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, oh, I'm tired, gotta sleep. Okay, I stayed in the room, but my brother over there in the other room. I know that room is because when they bring us over here and put it here and put your schedule over Connecticut.
Yeah.
Stay here 1 day, 2 days, but only half a day.
How come Connecticut? Why?
What was it about? They just put you here.
No, because we know
You
one
pick-
other friend in Bristol.
Oh, so you know someone here and
And
then.
then,
Oh, okay.
because
That makes sense.
anytime
This is not
You
a
wanna-
Vietnam-Connecticut connection.
No.
Yeah.
anytime you go different
Yeah,
than
everything
California,
is.
they you go.
It usually happens, again, more on a communal, not if you look at the psychological aspects of that, more on a community type basis, that kind of retains what I was saying. See, the way something like that starts, where a community of a certain ethnic group builds up, someone knows someone, they come in, move into the same place as their friend from where they are because they don't want to be alone.
One guy
Then-
starts it with a lot
Then
of money.
families, no, not always a guy with a lot of money, and it goes back the way it's always ethnic communities have always built in the United States. A couple friends move in, then the family moves along, Then, gee, my brother's over there, my cousin's there, and before you know it,
I would say a group of Nepalis get here just.
one comes.
Yeah. But how would that one get here if he didn't have a lot of money?
Long story, Steve. I came to America.
First
oh
one's
my
got
God.
a lot of money, comes here, and then gets the words.
I was glad that I came here.
Your glasses.
Oh yeah, I'm happy. But
He's a freaking
when I
professor.
came, I go to school, right? I don't know what they say, but I gotta use sign language.
You know sign language? They teach you that?
No, I learned.
Come on, everyone's you, man. Get out of here.
Cool. You know sign language.
Really?
And he said he learned that. He learned sign language and used that to learn English too.
What's this mean?
Peace.
Double. Demon.
No, originally that meant something else, though. Oh, that's
Peace,
the
right?
Hawaiian one with the
Peace.
thumb out. Mahalo.
Yeah.
Mahalo.
This is Abdul.
Fuck you.
You know,
Sign
while we're
language
talking
is-
about hand
The
signs,
first word I learned.
while we're talking about hand signs, I wish there was like video included in this for just this. I prefer the not fully extended middle finger rather than the proudly raised bird. I prefer because it's just more of a sign of disrespect.
Man,
I can't even give you the whole finger.
It's like how the old mob men look at you. You don't even deserve a full extension.
This is going to be.
So after you
weird.
came into San Francisco,
okay.
and now you're finding yourself in Connecticut in culinary school, you don't know what the hell they're talking about,
What
right?
do you mean?
Because you didn't probably didn't
You went to
understand the language.
Connecticut and then went to college.
Go to high school, 4 years in high school in West Hartford, Hall High School. My old, I'm Joshua 84.
Graduated 84?
I came in 79.
Oh, so you were young when you came here.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
You're still young now.
79, you were 18
Oh, yeah.
years old.
You ready?
Oh.
You ready? Lay it up, buddy. Lay it up.
You graduated from high school when you were 24, right?
No.
Oh,
College, 24. 23.
23, right?
3 years in college. Drop out 2 semester. We have a last.
See, I never went to college. I spent a year after I got out of high school getting hammered, and then went right in the Navy for 4 years and came out and started working my ass off for the next 30.
Second year.
Yeah.
Second year in college.
Like after
Oh, I
high
live
school,
like a
I
king.
went right into
Oh, yeah.
the Klan, the Ku Klux Klan, where I was at. I was a Grand Poobah for a while.
Oh, fuck.
And I didn't waste any time getting right on my career.
Did you go
Well,
back
there
to
was
Vietnam?
there was two. There was
Yeah.
a year I traveled
Lot of time.
the outer reaches of the solar
And
system.
believe it or not, you know where that career led me from there? To the Shrine Circus. From there, and I trained lions for like 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't bad. I mean, I learned. I got
No,
all
you
my
were that
crap-
guy when I was doing the clown gig?
Yes, I was the guy. You were the clown? I didn't know that. How did
Makeup.
50 of you guys get into the veto?
Trade secret. I told you that up, man.
Oh, fuck.
Shit, I never knew you were the guy. He was the guy.
So after that, so what'd you do after college?
Went and got a drink.
He leaves the land of rice only to land up in the land of rice and wrong.
Yeah. How'd that happen?
So after college, Joe, you went right to work for your own company.
Long story.
Making a long story short,
But I survived.
that's why we're here. We all survived.
See, I got up and made believe I looked out the window. Really, I was just stretching my sweaty
I'm
balls.
okay. Look at that.
My balls were sweating, sticking to the seat. I had to get up.
Sick.
If you complain, nobody wanna fucking hear anyway. What the fuck you complain for?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. You should probably put on a T-shirt.
Everybody can relate to
You
sweaty
remember
balls.
Gray?
Red. Oh yeah, I remember Red. Yeah. No one was
If
listening.
you wanna buy things, nah, I have a food them. You take it. Oh, shit.
It was unbelievable. Huh?
You want eggs? Come on, I'll give you eggs. Here, buy some eggs. I'll just walk over and put the tray right there. You're buying eggs, don't worry. I'll buy it for you. Here you go. Give $1 to the kids.
Go home and eat.
Yeah.
Make breakfast. Okay? Don't forget the fanto.
He's dead, we're not. I don't know who's better off, and I ain't gonna say.
Oh my god, that's unbelievable.
No, they're sitting right here with us. Laughing.
He laughed? No way. He's dead man already.
I
He
would,
laughed.
you know something, if you want to get into that though, I would suspect that once you're dead, you would probably go and could go back to any period in your life and just like ride inside saddle, you know? This probably would not be the period of his life he would choose to go back to.
Maybe after he was done with all the rest. For a couple hundred times.
Nah, in my theory, you're stuck with one. You pick it, here, boom.
I don't think you want to get the chicken stuff.
Step on the chicken shit all fucking day.
Yeah.
This place is chosen for him.
Ray had a kind of luck. He had luck that no one else had, and he could just never explain it. He was just giving it. I mean, he got a $300 car. How do you even get?
Luckily,
Is it luck or is it just putting yourself in the situations where luck befalls you?
yeah.
Remember, he was a good bullshit artist and he ran around. I'm old, face it. Yeah.
Old is like 80. We're approaching that. When we're 80, we'll be going. We're not old yet.
Oh, you're halfway there.
We're there. What do you want to be?
No, if I was halfway to the end of my life, that means I'm going to live to 108. And I ain't quite prepared for that.
Hey,
All right.
no. If you
84 is my
if you
number.
can enjoy 108, if you can enjoy getting there.
That 84 is my number. Gonna last 25 years. Unless they can, like, even stop me here, I'm good. But then, you know, between 84 and 108, you're gonna be shitting all over
Have you ever
yourself.
seen
and you're
Centurions,
pissing
though?
your pants.
Once you make it past 100, you start getting young.
Only Jack LaLanne.
Your face gets all like...
Only
you don't
Jack
it's not a
LaLanne.
big- You look like a baby
Nah, I
face.
bet
Yeah,
you.
Turn
it's
into
like
a
a second
baby,
baby skin.
I bet you.
Chewy.
Start shitting in your diaper. Well, you know, you start
the
growing teeth, you're
The
losing.
key to old age is always
That's what it
moving.
is. You're
So you
sitting.
actually got in a complete
You're
circle.
sitting in your own shit, so you're self-fertilizing.
Yeah.
Take good care of your feet, your teeth.
I think
your
when I'm
shit.
getting old, I'm sicky already.
If you can get away to shit, then you're good.
This has got to be the Centurion.
That's why them old people are always sitting around smiling and shit. They look like little
guy over 100
babies.
years old walk right there.
They don't even have to
I got-
shit.
you know, I got a
They can
story.
just sit there. Hey,
there's a
come
lady-
empty my colostomy bag.
There's a lady in our town,
Yeah.
Mrs. L.
Yeah.
You know, the one with the German, long German name.
Yeah.
Well, she's almost 100, and the other day she was drinking at the American Legion, and a guy, it was during one of the snowstorms over the winter, and a guy had given her a ride in one of the, you know, the
Oh,
plows,
yeah,
you know,
I heard
they
this
plow the
story.
streets with. So she was getting out of the truck, and instead of going in, there was some people outside. She was talking to him, and this guy backed the truck up, and she happened to be behind the truck, and he backed over her. And they had to lift the plow, got on top of her. They had to lift up the plow off her.
No
And when
more.
she got up, she scolded them all.
Wow.
They did, and she got in her car and drove home. And that's the kind of people from yesterday. She's like almost 100. And she
Yes,
didn't-
but that
We
goes
can't
back
let
to
that spirit die out.
No.
No, it goes back to what I was saying though, and I think the more we've talked about other things in this show,
if a
and my
plow backed
mind's
over a
been dwelling on
25-year-old
it.
guy, would have been go crying and going to the hospital.
Yeah, exactly. People
But
are
when you're
less
100 and you get backed
conditioned.
over by something, you just keep moving.
They aren't as tough.
Scold the old ones.
And if you look at that,
You know?
what made people less than tough?
Oh shit.
Hello.
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 What made people not as tough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were spoiled by industrialism. And I'm not even talking
And now they're
the
soiled
modern-
by it.
No, now we've jumped from industrialism into electronics.
What about industrial disease?
Yeah, yeah. That's what industrial
Ah.
disease is. Another victim of industrial disease. When people had to plow the fields,
Yeah.
they worked hard.
Right.
When
You
people
learn
started
different
plowing the
things when
fields
you're
with a
doing stuff
tractor,
like that.
they didn't work
Yeah,
as
then
hard.
go-
Yeah, that lady probably been run over by a couple tractors in her life.
Yeah,
She was used to
right.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking someone who's over 100 years old, 1913, or almost 100. Say she was born in 1920, right? Make her
Her
93.
parents probably hooked up to a plow with oxen.
We had a couple of stories, but
Well, that's around the time my grandmother was born. I think my grandmother was born in like 1910, right? But she remembers the streets of around here where it was more horse and buggy than it was car. And you tell me we're not getting old.
I don't know. Yes, we are.
You know the old saying, I can still jump as high. I just can't stay that high that long.
crazy, huh?
Crazy, and stuff.
Okay.
You know what? I think I'm going to try to escape from America and go to Vietnam.
Well, you go with me. You have fun.
I'm staying too. I'm not coming back.
I don't know that. You
No,
go ahead.
it might be scary out there for Americans.
Right.
You'd have to have a
For
group.
me too. I don't want to stay there. You crazy?
Oh, I know. Yeah. It's crazy.
You need a
The
group.
whole thing.
Big
I often
group.
think about if people in America, the things that are done to Americans, you know, if we went over to other countries and did that shit, well, they would do it well. I mean, you know what I mean? God. I went into a Dairy Mart the other day, and they had like this big
Hey,
screen
Tony,
TV there. and
I
they're
told
all-
my friend, okay, but they have to do it from.
I don't
I
know.
don't think it was.
I lost everything.
I was just,
Okay.
my mind went back down Syria.
I came to Connecticut.
I know what you
I
were
want to die
saying.
at Connecticut.
I know what you were saying because I've
Connecticut's a
been
good place.
to other
Oh,
countries.
yeah,
One of,
Nice.
one of the
You
richest
never
states.
get away with shit.
No, no. But you know, you got to look at it
You
this
get
way.
a good job in Connecticut.
In
you
a
got the
world
best job
view,
in the world.
Americans are like smokers are in America.
The view of
Downtrodden.
Americans is Southern California. The people in that area. That is what they perceive, all sorts of the beautiful people. Either that or what they have seen firsthand in places like New York City and tourist attractions, which is the ugly Americans, everyone's an asshole. That's the view of
I
Americans.
generally
and everyone
think
else.
that the view of Americans around the world is the way our government behaves towards the peoples of the other world. And not what us as individual Americans are, and the shit that is spewed out of Hollywood, portraying that Southern Californian image mostly. The combination of the two, since probably around the Truman era, has really what's declined and diminished the American
Well,
worldview.
Hollywood was like a propaganda machine almost during World War II. And you don't really want to call it that. Because
Hollywood was always was and always is a propaganda machine for somebody, whether it's
Isn't there something called Bollywood?
Yeah, in India.
they
Bigger
actually
than Hollywood.
they produce more movies, generate
do.
more
In
income.
India, anyone can be a movie producer. You can just walk in there and have a movie, and they'll just run it.
Really?
Just make it a movie. And if it's good, it sells, and if it's not, it's crap, and you leave and you get out of
Who did Dairy Mark over there?
there. No, they're all over here.
Or they must be. They can't have it. It's like the one thing they don't have over there.
We got all their
People
taxi
must be
cabs,
going,
too.
I can't wait to get out of here so I can open a dairy.
Hey, if you go to New Delhi, is it all like Americans driving the taxi cabs?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, where do you want to go?
Where are you going?
That's
I-
like a
I
bad
used,
Twilight
I
Zone.
used to be a New York cabbie, but I lost my job.
Yeah. Some guy from Delhi.
It's like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Yosemite Sam in Egypt, you get one of those.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny pulls up, yeah, I used to be a New York cabbie, but I
Yeah,
lost
what
my
the
job.
fuck?
Where you going,
Yeah,
Doc?
too, Doc.
Chewing on a little carrot stump.
It's like,
Tom, quick,
we
the
gotta
meat is
start
ready.
doing that. We gotta start leaving there.
That's
we
what
gotta
it's
start
gonna
going
be
and
like.
inhabiting other countries.
Oh, I
They
thought-
were
I thought
Bothering
you-
other people.
They were refugees
Everybody came
over
here,
here,
you know
and
what
that's
I mean?
why they wound up in those
Hey.
jobs. Now we're going to be refugees over there getting their local jobs.
I thought you were going to say we should add more cartoon characters.
That too. More
What
cartoons.
country would you guys go to if we had?
Oh, I've thought about that a lot.
I think I go to Norway.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico's America.
I don't care.
A little bit.
No.
Yeah.
Get in the mountains. You gotta know the right spot. Get in the mountains of
Get
Puerto
a
Rico.
donkey and get
Yep.
in the mountains.
Get a donkey, get in the mountains of Puerto Rico. You gotta get a group of people who live forever. Beautiful. In paradise.
Natural.
Yep.
Me, Honduras.
Yep. One of them too. Those little
Honduras.
countries. Beautiful.
Or start invading, like, some of the little
Get past
offshore.
all of the cartel thing. Either
Yeah.
that, you
That
really
is-
can't do it anymore because of all the cartels. But the Sonoran Desert would be awesome if you could find a water source deep in there.
What are you talking about because of all the cartels? How do you
That's
think you're
where they
going to
all
get...
hang out.
I know, how do you think
That's
you
how
were
they
going to
get
get a
through
job?
For me,
Oh, that's
I would go to the
connected
Himalaya
yourself.
mountains and get myself a Yeti and get in the mountains.
Getting in the Himalayas. is-
What do you mean?
There's something else.
If you're a farmer and if you're a farmer in the Honduras and somebody offers to buy your crop, whether they're cartel or not, you're going to say no?
Maybe if it's mine.
You're out there and you're a farmer and you got to
I know.
make a living. You got to
No,
pay
you
for
don't.
fuel for your generator.
I don't need electricity.
What are you going to do? Oh, I'll have solar panels. Well, you got to pay for the freaking
Hey.
solar panels and the
Hey,
batteries.
Canola and soy and all them grow down there. You make the oil. You got fuel for your generator.
That's rather idealistic.
Well, you got a group of people. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is it's
Yeah,
a clan
I
operation.
understand that.
You want to live in what, El Salvador? You want to go to Honduras?
Honduras, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but
Central
then there are
America.
war over there. The whole thing's in war.
Woman,
Somalia.
woman, what?
One of them just.
They got beautiful.
One of
They
them's
do?
not. Costa Rica. I
I'm
think.
going.
Costa Rica is stable.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica is stable because Teddy Roosevelt set it up.
I know.
You know that story?
I'm gonna go to
I'm coming in.
I'm gonna go to Venezuela and seduced the president.
Venezuelan women are pretty.
She's still cute.
Venezuela?
Yeah, not Venezuela, Argentina.
Star mustache?
Yeah, no, Argentina.
New guy in Venezuela looks just like his Saddam Hussein.
Yeah,
you seen him?
Yeah.
Looks just like Saddam Hussein. He's creepy. He's got the porn star mustache and everything.
I strongly suspect that.
Oh, you got hair?
A little bit.
You mean it's gone?
Gone. For the summer. South America.
It leaves, it migrates, it goes north.
His coat builds up again in the winter.
That's north. South
The glacier recedes more and more each year. It's scalpel warming.
I should have shaved off my eyebrows too.
We got to deal with it.
We fuck. I want to see. I want to post a
What's the next weird thing people can do? They've stuck
You want
things
to
in
post
their
their
faces
chickens?
and they're all painted
We got it?
all
Yeah.
different colors.
Where?
You know, what's the
I'll get
next
it later.
weird thing to do?
Remind me.
I'd say shave our eyebrows. Either that or make
They do
Oh, male or
make a lot of
female?
different
They
colors.
do
It's all
that.
kinds
Some
of
of them
chicken.
piercing people, like they shave their eyebrows and then they
Oh,
put
in the
them
neck?
all in like railroad tracks.
Cosmetically, can you have your nose removed and put on the side of your face? Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I don't know. I imagine.
We're trying new trends here.
They could probably genetically engineer a baby with that.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I saw a thing.
I think they can do that without trying.
I've seen things. There were people in Russia during the 70s. There was a man with a dick born, like on his arm, born with a dick on his arm,
Good.
and a woman with tits
Wow.
born on her back. And
Oh, shit.
The woman with tits on her back successfully breastfed, I think like 3 or 4 children, had no problems with it. They were just on her back. And the guy got his thing removed from his arm.
Really?
It was an embarrassment because it was fully functional.
Oh my God! He should.
So did he
I would
have,
think
when he had
in
the one
America
on
today-
the arm, did he have two?
Yep.
Well,
He had two.
Oh, they
man.
got
he
the
would have been
weaker
the
one.
most popular guy in the world.
I would have come to America.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That would have made him
Oh,
rich.
no,
The
no,
porn
no.
industry.
Oh, shit.
I would have
I
come.
mean, you got two?
Yeah, he got one on his arm.
his arm and one in the regular spot.
How about in the left?
No, no, just one.
It was like right here.
This side?
Yep, come out his arm.
How about this side too? So
No,
make it
just
a
one.
lot?
Are you kidding me? I would have made a fortune traveling freak show, porn, everything. Internet.
Same with the woman with tits on her
I'd
back.
be selling videos.
That's perfect.
I'd be,
Barman Bailey would have taught you.
I'd be
The
a
woman with
two-dick
tits on her
slut.
back is perfect. Who cares what her face looks like?
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be a two-dick slut for sure.
Oh, I'll tell you now.
Oh, man. I'm jealous. I was pissed because somebody stole Clem and Flem. Now I feel really let down.
Oh, there's some Soviets experiments going wrong. Something in the water.
Gotta be something.
No, that's an experiment gone right.
If you make it right.
That's weird stuff, huh?
Oh.
Very strange, you know.
I'm jealous. My whole life would have been different. The last thing I would have did was had the moneymaker cut off.
Anyway, any other subject matter besides this stuff?
I don't know. See,
God.
it's bad. We keep getting around the dicks. It's another dick show.
No, it's not as bad as the old one.
Anyway, it was good.
Yeah.
I gotta run.
Yeah, see
My
you.
friend waited.
I'm not too
Getting
far
hungry.
behind you.
Hungry?
I'll catch you.
See,
Have a great day.
are you gonna get up?
Chicken.
You know something?
I want to put it right in top of my bed so they can wake me up in the morning. You leaving too?
Yeah, probably gonna
Yeah. You know, they got to eat home. Thanks, Johnny.
Take it easy.
See ya.
Catch you next
Wait, you
time.
got a poster.
All right, so I guess this is
Oh!
a strange beginning and
Oh,
a
the
strange
chicken?
end.
This one I saw already.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
I want
strangest
only
show
one
we've ever
chicken.
done, I'll tell you.
I think.
These after terrorism shows suck.
Yeah,
I think.
Put it in
So
computer
much
or make
shit
it bigger
there.
side.
Nah, I think it's the force
Like,
shows. It's
Whatever you... I like this one, I like that one, I like this one, this one.
when you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood.
Send it to you. You got a printer, you print it out.
I don't know though.
I don't have...
It'll be interesting, not
Figure
boring.
something out.
Serious.
Oh, the chicken?
I
Okay.
don't like serious.
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't even swear a lot or nothing.
No,
Put it
I'm
in your
gonna put the chicken right on top of my bed.
I know, it's really.
To wake him up in the morning.
So you can see what you want to order for that day.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I want them thinking of me that early in the day.
Here, go outside.
Yeah, we can get it from here. Where's the
That was the
clicker,
best part of the show right there, and I hope we got that. That's ended on a high note.
Yeah, why not? It's ending on a higher note than it started, so.
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, till the next time. See ya.
Anyway, I guess this is the end of It's High Time We Talked. And,
Yeah, I'm hungry.
We'll see you next show. Have a nice day.
Whenever.
Play our outro song here. This is where the
Okay.
outro song goes.
Well, what are we going to put?
I don't know yet.
All right.
Just get off the press.